Shoot you straight, no bullet hits as hard as fucking heartbreak. But hearts are retarded, to die for love, revive and restart it.
Some say love is worth believing, but how can I trust what I cannot see? It's hard as fuck, do you hear me screaming? It ain't that easy, it ain't that easy.
Some say love is. How can I trust what I? It's hard as fuck, do ya? Ain't that easy? Ain't that easy?
Love is lost, love is found, and love is gone. Life is fleeting. Love is lost, love is found, and love is gone. Fucking worth it, but it ain't that easy. Some say love is worth believing, but how can I trust what I cannot see? It's hard as fuck, do you hear me screaming? It ain't that easy, it ain't that easy.
There it goes. Get it. Come here. Come here, love. Fuck you. Found you. Look. Some say love is a fairy tale that some know very well, but some know very well scared as hell when you can no longer tell if the keys to your heart ain't the keys to a sale. Why is this hard? Why the most fail? Is love only fail when it's wrote in braille? I played against odds, but oh my god, forever I do is 100 broke cards. I ain't no mathematician, but don't bad math equal bad decisions? Why invest in what we can't envision? Where's success found in this business? Going debt, you pay the interest, it's a high percent, but you pay attention. Something inside craves more than you. Is it love, is it lies, could it all be true? Oh!
Some say love is worth believing, but how can I trust what I cannot see? It's hard as fuck, do you hear me screaming? It ain't that easy.
If love's a drink, pour some out for the deceased, then drink the punch. The code to love is a wholesome bunch. I'm just pissed cause the door is shut. Like, why do I miss the important stuff? Of course I feel like the course is fuck. Life's a horse dick and I feel it's nuts. I'm sorry, but don't mind me if it's hard to stand up. I've had enough, the games are played, the winner's chosen, the loser's made. I shoot you straight, no bullet hits as hard as fucking heartbreak. But hearts are retarded, to die for love, revive and restart it.
Some say love is worth believing, but how can I trust what I cannot see? It's hard as fuck, do you hear me screaming? It ain't that easy, it ain't that easy.
Some say love is. How can I trust what I? It's hard as fuck, do ya? Ain't that easy? Ain't that easy?
Love is lost, love is found, and love is gone. Life is fleeting. Love is lost, love is found, and love is gone. Fucking worth it, but it ain't that easy. Some say love is worth believing, but how can I trust what I cannot see? It's hard as fuck, do you hear me screaming? It ain't that easy, it ain't that easy.
There it goes. Get it. Come here. Come here, love. Fuck you. Found you. Look. Some say love is a fairy tale that some know very well, but some know very well scared as hell when you can no longer tell if the keys to your heart ain't the keys to a cell. Why is this hard? Why the most fail? Is love only fail when it's wrote in braille? I played against odds, but oh my gods, forever I do is 100 broke cards. I ain't no mathematician, but don't bad math equal bad decisions? Why invest in what we can't envision? Where's success found in this business going dead? You pay the interest, it's a high percent, but you pay attention. Something inside craves more than you. Is it love? Is it lies? Could it all be true? Oh!
Some say love is worth believing, but how can I trust what I cannot see? It's hard as fuck, do you hear me screaming? It ain't that easy.
If love's a drink, pour some out for the deceased, then drink the punch. The code to love is a wholesome bunch. I'm just pissed cause the door is shut. Like, why do I miss the important stuff? Of course I feel like the course is fuck. Life's a horse dick and I feel it's nuts. I'm sorry, but don't mind me if it's hard to stand up. I've had enough, the games are played, the winners chosen, the losers made. I shoot you straight, no bullet hits as hard as fucking heartbreak. But hearts are retarded, to die for love, revive and restart it.
Some say love is worth believing, but how can I trust what I cannot see? It's hard as fuck, do you hear me screaming? It ain't that easy, it ain't that easy.
Some say love is. How can I trust what I it's hard as fucks, do ya? Ain't that easy? Ain't that easy?
Love is lost, love is found, and love is gone. Life is fleeting. Love is lost, love is found, and love is gone. Fucking worth it, but it ain't that easy. Some say love is worth believing, but how can I trust what I cannot see? It's hard as fuck, do you hear me screaming? It ain't that easy, it ain't that easy.
There it goes. Get it. Come here, love. Fuck you. Found you. Look. Some say love is a fairy tale that some know very well, but some know very well scared as hell when you can no longer tell if the keys to your heart ain't the keys to a cell. Why is this hard? Why the most fail? Is love only fail when it's wrote in braille? I played against odds, but oh my gods, forever I do is 100 broke cards. I ain't no mathematician, but don't bad math equal bad decisions? Why invest in what we can't envision? Where's success found in this business going dead? You pay the interest, it's a high percent, but you pay attention. Something inside craves more than you. Is it love? Is it lies? Could it all be true? Oh!
Some say love is worth believing, but how can I trust what I cannot see? It's hard as fuck, do you hear me screaming? It ain't that easy.
If love's a drink, pour some out for the deceased, then drink the punch. The code to love is a wholesome bunch. I'm just pissed cause the door is shut. Like, why do I miss the important stuff? Of course I feel like the course is fuck. Life's a horse dick and I feel it's nuts. I'm sorry, but don't mind me if it's hard to stand up. I've had enough, the games are played, the winners chosen, the losers made. I shoot you straight, no bullet hits as hard as fucking heartbreak. But hearts are retarded, to die for love, revive and restart it.
Some say love is worth believing, but how can I trust what I cannot see? It's hard as fuck, do you hear me screaming? It ain't that easy, it ain't that easy.
Some say love is. How can I trust what I it's hard as fucks, do ya? Ain't that easy? Ain't that easy?
Love is lost, love is found, and love is gone. Life is fleeting. Love is lost, love is found, and love is gone.
Hello,
everybody.
hi. What the fuck is up, everybody? Hi. What is up? What is up? What is up? Oh, I forgot to change the question of the day. It's gonna be about religion. It's gonna say, what's your favorite religion? Tell strange trees about your personal religious business. We want to know about it.
What is your religion?
Tell us.
If you have one. And if you don't, what do you think?
Might we introduce you to one? It's a fun time here at the cult. Hold on, let me change that question while I'm thinking of it. Yeah.
We're gonna get canceled for sure.
Yeah, I hope so. Save me some goddamn time. I don't give a shit. Ha ha ha. My name's Breeze. I don't give a shit. That's woke right there. That's true woke. Boom, 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 boom. Da, 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 da. What's your favorite religion? Bam. All right. Cool.
Does your favorite religion have to be like the one that you believe in?
No, not at all. That's a good question. I don't think so. Do you?
Nah.
So you can like the religion without being it.
Yeah.
Like somebody asked me the other day, and I identified as Hindu. I was like, God damn it, honestly, probably most closely to Hinduism, to be truthful.
Yeah. I think
Because
so.
there's not, on a spiritual level. Like historically, Anunnaki is.
Yeah.
But religion-wise, Hindu.
It took me a long time to really grasp what Hinduism was, really.
Right.
Because it's so different from, like, what we Americans are used to. It's a different way of thinking entirely.
That's right. Fucking Americans.
But it's a good...
Well, it's like so many religions, at least I think it's the same for you. Like I was taught them sarcastically.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's like it's hard.
Yeah.
It was confusing as a kid.
Yeah, and well, I wasn't really taught about other religions at all until college. And then I was taught them sarcastically, and that's what made me question my own religion.
Yeah, those motherfuckers, they were savage about it, man.
So I was like, what are you guys so scared of? Why are we only kind of like tongue-in-cheek explaining these other religions?
Right, well, they're like, existentialists just believe that they're the only ones around and that life is meaningless. I was like, no, that's not exactly what that means. Oh my goodness. Anything besides God is dumb. That was the point.
Yeah.
That was the point. I think we should start out with a little bit of praise music, though. What do you think? Is that crazy?
Yeah, let's do it.
See, we'll get a little, some kind of vibe going for praise. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Let me turn this off for a second while I do it.
Good idea.
Yeah, because I'll be hearing the kids in the background a lot too. Let's see what we got here. I appreciate it. Maybe. I doubt it, though. Mr. Leonid. Oh, if I promise to stream it. That is so fun. Welcome to the Anunnaki Praise. Thank you, though. Pray. Praise Anu. Praise Anu. Praise Anu. Praise Anu. Yes, we praise you anew. Hallelujah. Praise anew. We appreciate you anew. Thank you for being you. And hello to everybody. Cosmo, I'd have to see more on the game. I appreciate you, King Leonid. But praise anew. So we got so many things I'm excited to talk about tonight. We were kind of talking about the show beforehand, and it was like not sure what we're gonna say or what we're gonna do. So yeah, I'm cool just like taking questions and me and you kind of generally talking about it. And I definitely have, oh wait, hold on. I definitely have some timelines and shit that we could look at. Not timelines, but like a couple of Google spreadsheets that I'm gonna make available to everybody.
Well, I was thinking, since this is our first episode of the Cult of Anu.
Praise them.
And maybe we should just kind of like explain exactly who the fuck Anu is and what we're doing here and why we're doing it and all that.
I absolutely agree. Anu is the leader of the Anunnaki who came down from the Biru. Yeah, and he saw this planet and he was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, so basically
yeah.
The Anunnaki they're strongly suspected
history of what all that meant. Yeah, the Sumerians, the people who wrote this language behind us, yeah, like she's saying, they were the first people to come and or very first culture. They're for sure the cradle of civilization. Oh no, our fucking stream just restarted.
lame.
Why? Oh man, that is so lame. Why?
Twitch, come on, you're better than this.
Man. we had quite a few people on here too.
Yeah.
Lame. And thank you, Yo Mama Fugly, for participating. If you're still there, Mischief, hi everybody. If you're still there, yeah, we'll just take a few minutes. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun.
It looks like it says yam on my fugly.
Yam on my fugly. I mean, that's keeping it 100. It's like, girl, I know I'm not allowed to look at, but I eat pussy for me. So come yam on me. That's what that means. Yo, what's up? Who we got here? Oh, it is Fear. Welcome. I thought it was Itis Fear. My first time seeing that.
I can't see it. Will you make the screen big so I can see
Oh
what's
yes,
going
I'm
on?
sorry. I thought it was Itis Fear. Hey buddy, how you doing? Welcome.
Yay, there we are.
Praise Anu. Praise him. Praise Anu. Yes. How are y'all doing, man? Oh, yeah, yes. Hallelujah. Sorry. Your dad's gonna get on here and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm excited. Come on, Pop, let's talk about it.
So we're gonna like try to keep this whole cult of the new thing that we have going on you know, funny and entertaining and stuff, but like, please no. This shit's real.
No. Yeah. We want to be lighthearted and have fun as always. But I don't want to speak for her, but I really, really, really believe in this shit.
Yeah.
It took me a long time, and I just entertained it for a while. But now, the more I've looked at it and looked into it, it literally seems like the most likely situation. So, you know, here we are. So yeah, we're going to be going over all kinds of fun things throughout this stream, like different things. I was actually just making another spreadsheet for Anunnaki facts.
Wait, you're making it right now?
Yeah, I'm making it right now as we're talking. Yeah. Let's see, Anunnaki facts, and then I'm going to put firsts. First, I'm making like my little list here as we're talking. They came up with the sexagesimal calendar, I think is what it's called, or sexagesimal minute. Hold on, let me see. Sexagesimal minute.
Sounds like a very sexy minute.
Sexagesimal minute.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's a ridiculous.
Like 60-second minute, basically. They came up with it. And we should clarify, when you say the Anunnaki came up with this is the Sumerians gave, which is the first known culture ever.
Yes.
Gave credit to the Anunnaki for teaching them these things.
Right, you're right. And actually, that's going to make me change this little list here that I'm working on and put Sumerian first. Yeah. Sumerian first. Nice. Okay, now, let's see. First thing. 60-second minute. I was trying to think of what that's called. I thought it was sexagesimal, but I know that sounds weird. It does sound like a sexy ass... a sexy ass whatever. Yes, I'm doing research on Babylonian sexagesimal. That is exactly how it's said.
Nice.
Hold on. Whoa, wait a minute. Only one person said that. How to pronounce? Hold on.
Yeah, they came up with the 60-second minute, the 60-minute hour, like all that, the months, they like knew about the planets in our solar system. That this is how many thousands of years ago? I don't want to say the wrong word.
What was that now? Talking
how
about
many thousands of years were the Sumerians?
They're about 4,000 BC, so like 6,000 years ago.
Okay.
Well,
so
that was
the
Sumerian culture when it started to emerge. And yes, it is sexagesimal. I just wasn't spelling it right.
Cool.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sexagesimal. But yeah, they knew about like Uranus and Neptune, and another planet they call it Nibiru. We call it Planet X, or what are the other names for it that we?
Nibiru, Planet X.
So kind of like we think maybe there's another planet out there, but if there is, it's so far out it only like comes around every like forever.
Like 26,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they talked about it, and they even know like the colors of these planets and shit.
Colors of planets that we did not discover until like the 1900s, and that's why I'm excited to have this Anunnaki fact sheet. Because I'm going to have access to it in the Discord and stuff like that. So you can just give a quick look, so we don't have to like keep on and recovering stuff that we've already said about it. Pretty exciting. Let's see what we got here. Let's make sure the stream is even going. I can't believe we got going and got kicked off. Of course. So silly. Come on, Anunnaki. You know you want us on here. I'm sure you've not been hiding for a reason. My wife was like, "Are you sure this is a good idea?" It's like, nah.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a pretty good chance. If the Anunnaki are real, then they probably might still be here. They're just like, or at least like their descendants. Because the Sumerians do talk about how they like, kind of, with humans.
Be fucking alive.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they might still be here. But if they are, they obviously don't want us to know that they're here. So anyways, we're gonna put them on blast.
And hopefully we'll make some Anunnaki friends for us all over with. That's the real hope. Or maybe they'll just come down and probe us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine.
You say probe and you're like, I hear probe and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You know how I do.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yo, it's the Jam Nam.
Jam. Hey, bro.
Welcome to your new favorite religion. Oh, do you like Breathe? Breathe is one of my personal favorites. Ooh, he's excited. Praise anew, sir.
So, guys, I know that this is weird. I'm sure none of you guys were expecting this weirdness that is us as a cult.
I'm sure if they really thought about it, they could have seen this coming.
Yeah, okay. Fair. But, yeah, if you guys feel like asking questions about what the fuck we're talking about, because I know nobody really knows any of this stuff, really. I didn't until just a few years ago. Feel free to chime in and try to piece together what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing a very good job explaining it, honestly.
No, it's okay. Feel free to ask questions, and it's just me and you talking. Yeah. So yeah. So it seems like the main quest for the Anunnaki, when you look into them, was to extract resources from Earth. That's the way the narrative goes. And actually, what I'd really like to do, like as we go, is kind of like maybe even have a note that can be accessed. That is like it's like a general timeline for how the Anunnaki, you know what I mean, how they came here and what they did. And I would even love to include sources and links and stuff inside of all that. And you can do that inside spreadsheets, Google Sheets. So I'm so excited. And hello to everybody. If you don't have a religion yet, you should choose this one.
And if you do, like, feel free to let us know, like, what it is and why that's what you believe or whatever the fuck, you know?
Whatever your religion is, you can guarantee that the Anunnaki are tied into it somehow. So we would love to hear about your religion. Judaism, Christianity, Muslim, Hindu, all of it, Santeurian, whatever. You come on, bring it. Let's see. So, Anunnaki timeline. Let's see. Anunnaki. Type on my imaginary keyboard. There's not really a keyboard here. I'm sorry. Anunnaki timeline. Yeah. Internet timeline. Alright, the first these bitches was like, we need gold.
So yeah, I'm just gonna like fill them in on kind of some more of the details while you're typing.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the story goes, this is according to the Sumerians, first culture ever. These really giant people came down to Earth in order to build a slave race to harvest all the gold on this planet, because apparently our planet has an abnormally large amount of gold on it.
Yes, and are you okay with me interjecting to try to fill in the story too as we go?
Absolutely, yes, please do.
Yeah,
You're
well,
more
whenever
familiar with this than I am. So.
And whenever they came, they brought the Agigi, is what they're called. The Agigi were a working class people that the Anunnaki brought, and I would love to find more physical descriptors on them. So basically, the Agigi came with Anu. Anu sent his. See, this is where
Which
this
is
is
basically
why.
like their god figure, like essentially. Not really.
He's
They're all
like
aliens.
Yeah, he's like the general. He's the big general. Anu is the big dog. That's why it's called Cult of Anu, and it's called the Anunnaki, because he was the first guy. But most of the drama and the story that goes around the characters are from his sons. Like all the evil, like or all the like mythical paradigms throughout history start here. They are the very first one. Most of the drama is between the three brothers, just like, or the two main brothers, just like Hades and Zeus, all that jazz. It's good stuff.
They kind of end up looking a lot. They have a lot of parallels with Yahweh and Satan, Lucifer.
All that, and I'm excited to get into that because I already have a spreadsheet that I've been working on a long time that compares the Anunnaki to other gods that way. So anyways, the Anunnaki brought the Agigi to Earth to mine the resources. And after a while of mining, the Agigi started to have an uprising. And they were like, fuck this shit. And so because the labor, for whatever reason, they were revolting and they didn't want to listen. So they needed new ways to keep working. So one of the scientists took one of the smartest apes that they could find and spliced their DNA.
But it wasn't the first animal that tried this on. They tried it on a few different animals and it didn't really work out. And so they tried it on an ape and it actually stuck. But yeah, it's weird like hearing somebody that was, these people are alive 6,000 years ago and describing genetic splicing of DNA. And creating a new subspecies or not subspecies but what's it called when you mix two things?
Like genetic modification? Like splice them together?
Well, the it would be they just spice their own DNA with the ape's DNA to make them smarter and more able to work. And at first they made it so that they could just work and not reproduce or anything, but then they were
yes.
Oh, that's inhumane. Let's make them be able to reproduce, and so they did.
Yes, in the beginning, there was no what's it called? Reproductive process. That's the way the story goes. So we need to I've got my spreadsheets going here. I'm having a whole lot of fun with them. And it's going to be, we're going to have to find out the names of everybody and who did what again. I'm really, really excited. And having it all wrote out and clear for everybody would be super, super fun. Okay, because the Anunnaki, so they needed gold to repair the atmosphere. They brought the slave race. Then, let's see, at some point, Enki and Ningarsag.
Which are the brothers?
No, Enki and Ningarsag. Hello! Hi, Villain North from the NYC. How are you? Hi. Yeah, so, but they were, that was the lady scientist that helped create humans.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Enki and this lady together worked in a lab to create humans. And there was something to do with the symbols that represented them are the same symbols that are wrapped around the medical symbols today. They found those symbols first. The first place that those symbols are found, the medical symbols that are used nowadays.
Like the snakes?
Yes, they were used in Sumerian culture first.
Okay, interesting. I always thought that had something to do with what's that story that they drew something about snakes? I can't remember now. Actually.
What's that?
There's some kind of Bible story about snakes climbing up a pole or some shit. I don't remember now.
Climbing up the pole?
I don't remember now.
Yeah,
no,
I'm not sure.
It was St. Patrick, right? That drove away the snakes.
He drove away the snakes, and then there's also Moses had his staff turn into a snake that ate two snakes.
Yeah, I don't remember. My brain's too fuzzy on the deeds right now. But that's interesting that symbol actually dates back longer than that.
Yes, and actually, would you want to look that up? Exactly where that is, like the medical staff symbol. Villain Norris, how are you, man? Talk to us. If you don't have a religion, might we recommend this one? Infertile humans. And let's see, while you're looking up that, I'm going to look up. And guys, we're making notes that are going to be available to everyone on the Discord. Like I'm making a Google Sheet, and I'll even show. You know what? I'll even show everybody what I'm working. Well, I can. It doesn't matter right now. But I'm going to be sharing it. I'm making all kinds of lists, like timelines and different stuff that are going to be like resources. So if you get into this and you miss a piece of it, you can just go to these. It'll be easy to read Google Sheets with just a click. That'll get you there to cover all the stuff that we're talking about. Let's see. What was I looking up? Oh yeah.
Okay, so some people say that the symbol originated in Greek mythology.
No.
But then there are some people who say that the oldest known imagery, caduceus is what it's called, the symbol.
The caduceus?
Yeah.
Nice.
Caduceus, yeah. It had its roots in Mesopotamia with the Sumerian god Ningishta. Ningishzida. And that, dates back.
Ninhursanga?
No. Ningishzida. Ningishzida.
Ningishzida. Interesting. See, I thought it was Ninhursag, and that's what I'm finding on here. Okay.
I'm not sure.
No, it's okay. Look up, Nin. I was very, very close. They have lots. Okay, what are they saying about her anyways? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's a hymn.
And they're giving that symbol to him?
Some accounts say that it's dated back to the Sumerian Ningishzida. And then some people say that it's from Hermes or Mercury.
That's all right. We're definitely gonna have to find it though.
Yeah.
At some point. Boom, 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 boom. Dun.
Yeah, it's kind of just like a footnote. Let me see.
Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Yeah, guys, thank you for being here. We are just looking up all kinds of Anunnaki stuff, so feel free to join in with us, chat, ask us what the fuck we're talking about. Let's see.
Rod of Asclepius is another word. Is another name for the staff.
Let's see.
I don't know. It's a really, really, really old symbol.
Yes, but they found like it was on the outside of a building. It'll take me a little bit to find, but I'm pretty sure the caduceus. Is that what you're talking about?
Caduceus.
Caduceus? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Dum 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 dum. Classical iniquity. I'm guessing you just went through all the same stuff. That's so funny.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure. Praise anew. Oh, the caduceus symbol of the god. Okay. Ningzishidad. Okay, on the libation base, the Sumerian ruler Garuda. Okay. Okay, let's see who that is. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm not subscribed to a specific religion at the moment. I thought these were ancient religions. Did not know anyone practiced at present day. We're bringing it back, baby.
Yeah.
Villanoris, we're bringing it back, son. So we're trying to get our story straight. We both ended up getting obsessed with the Anunnaki gods at one point, and now we're starting up a cult where we can talk about it and we can learn about it. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to be making all kinds of notes and stuff that can be easily accessed inside our Discord. So yeah.
Yeah, it's just really interesting. You know, if you don't believe it, that's fine. You know, you do you. But it does. To me, it's like when you're trying to find answers to things, what do? You look back as far as you possibly can.
Right, you keep looking back.
Which is the Sumerians, and yeah, it's just like, to me, it's very mysterious how they came up with like so many different things that we use even today, like agriculture and the calendar and written language and the wheel and all this stuff, laws and all kinds of shit. And they give all the credit to people that came from the sky.
Yep.
So like if I
they
came
have
up with
drawings,
shit,
and they're like, these motherfuckers, this is where they came from.
Yeah, if I came up with fucking written language, I'd be like, no, I made written language, and I'm the one that's writing it because I made it up, and so I'm gonna give me the credit. Thank you very much.
Right.
But
All
they
the
don't
credit.
do that. They credit these like 17-foot tall people that came from the sky and talk about shit they couldn't possibly have understood back then. Like genetic splicing and planets that we only just discovered in the early 1900s.
One of the coolest things about them too was and it took me like reading through this huge novel, these series and series of books, and then coming back and rereading them with my wife and realizing that they directed all of their power off of tablets. Now, one of the leading source on the Sumerians and the Anunnakis, he created a 7-book series and actually some extra books, Zachariah Sitchin, and they can control all their weapons and technology through tablets. Now, this motherfucker wrote about this shit in the 70s. So he had no idea what tablet technology would be like or how prevalent it would be.
Even when Aries and I were reading about the Anunnaki and hearing about how they would like keep everything on tablets, they had these like magical tablets that
we thought they were like stone tablets,
weaponry and stuff.
Yeah.
We were like, well, that's like weird. Why are these like super techie aliens or whatever they are using like stone tablets to like keep track of all their shit? And then like iPads and shit came out and smartphones, and it's like, oh, tablet.
Like, that's what you mean. Y'all were working on
Maybe.
actual tablets.
Maybe they have something like that.
And yeah, we got obsessed with the tablets. I got a tattoo of Thoth on me actually, and we definitely got obsessed with that. And what's crazy is I'm telling you, the Sumerians are the archetype for the Egyptian gods and for every other god on the planet. Like every other archetype, like in a deity set, comes down from them. Yeah, and I can prove it, and we're going to talk about it a lot every Wednesday night.
Yeah, and this is really like a theory that Aries came up with. I haven't seen anybody really talk about this anywhere else, but a lot of the gods that you'll see in different religions they kind of reflect each other. It's kind of like you're like reading about the same person just in different cultures. And we kind of, speculate. Aries came up with the theory that they actually are all the same guys, just like bopping around the planet, influencing people and, making themselves, look like gods, because who the fuck wouldn't want to, seize the opportunity to be worshipped by a lower species.
Well, my wife's definitely giving me a lot of credit, and I definitely appreciate that. Zachariah Sitchin actually got me started on trying to connect these guys, like who was who, or that they could be the same person. But there definitely was some connections that I made that it's like a missing link. It's the only missing link. If you wanted to find a connecting link between the Greek gods and the Judaic gods, Sumerian culture and the Anunnaki are like the only link. But they do that with all the religions, with Hinduism, Judaism, and all that shit. The Jews are actually Sumerians. Jewish culture, the Jews, the original Jew, Abraham, came from Sumeria. He came from the land of Ur. And so he was a Sumerian himself. So nowadays, technically, the real Sumerians or Jews are actually Sumerians. If you're talking about ethnic-wise. As far as their race goes, they would be Sumerian. And I'm okay to argue that point. I've been throwing that around, talking about that, researching that for a long time, so we're cool to talk about it. And if you look at the oldest institutions in the world, most of them come from Judaism. They all break off Judaism. Half the world either follows Christianity, Judaism, or Muslim. It's interesting, but the progenitor of these religions is actually older, and it is the Sumerian culture. They came up with all the shit, all the original stories. They have the original flood story. If you look up the Epic of Gilgamesh, it is the oldest epic. It predates the Bible by thousands of years, 2,000 years, and it has the original story of Noah in it. His name is Ziusudra. It's fucking wonderful. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And we're so excited to talk about it. Is that Dabber? Please be Dabber. No, it's Hugh, though. What's up, Hugh?
Yo.
Listen, Hugh. I love you, bud. How you doing? I was excited because I ain't seen Dabber in a while, but I get just excited to see you, bud. Are you gonna join our cult? Who's gonna join our cult? By the way, we're gonna need help discovering this and bringing attention to this and organizing our thoughts on this.
We try to summon some aliens here, so
Like, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so I need to remember whenever they landed, there's a whole story. Okay, Enki is the older brother, but Enlil is given charge over Earth. It's this whole common theme that goes on over and over and over again through the religions, through a lot of the religions. The older brother coming and given charge over the place. Sorry, as I'm looking into the history, I'm trying to remember though. I feel like, if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna have to reread the entire all the Anunnaki stuff so I can help make this timeline make sense and feel confident in it. I'm pretty sure Enki arrived first with the Igigi.
I don't know. You know that stuff way better than me.
Enki was like a scientist and all this stuff, and I'm pretty sure. So we'll just have to research this as we go. Praise Anu, guys. Praise. Once again, if you don't have a religion, we'd highly recommend you join ours. Let's see. Ooh, I came to some weird shit. You better believe it, man.
You did.
We're
trying to start a cult.
That's right, and we're kind of all over the place. Omar, shut up, Omar. You love it. I told you there's a diff one.
Weirdness.
Don't you? Isn't this easier on the eyes than I am, though, Omar? Honestly, and who else is joining our cult? Come on, I need hands. Show us. Who's joining?
It's okay if you're not sold yet, but
come on,
give us a chance. And once we come back with some like super prepared material and shit,
yeah,
we'll really win.
Well, we're figuring this out as we go. I've read through this stuff for years, but I've not like laid it out in an organized way. I have to a small degree, but that's what this is gonna be. How's work, my friend? ¿Cómo está trabajar? Boring as fuck. Don't be lying. You know work is so fun. The cult name is the Cult of Anu.
Cult of Anu.
So we'd love to have you, the Cult of Anu, and we're gonna try to become the Anunnaki friends. Because here's the same. This is a very similar like pattern all throughout through most of history. Like most religions and sets of people. Okay, so you have like gods that come down, and they rule over the world for however long. There's Egyptian lists that give the gods coming down for like and ruling for like literally thousands of years and stuff at a time. But then you have the demigods. These bitches start fucking everybody and having demigods and shit like that. And then after the demigods come the regular humans that run everything. Almost all of them create or involve a massive flood that is a great calamity that kind of separates things and shakes up the natural order of shit. So yeah, we're going to be looking at all that stuff. And the Sumerians talked about that natural calamity first. They literally did everything first. They are the like the OGs of everything. So, yeah. Praise Anu. What do y'all think, guys? Help us out. And we're gonna be, we're all over the place. So ask us questions. We don't know. This is our first time doing this. We kind of tried last time and got burdened by Anunnaki issues. I'm just kidding. Technical difficulty issues. So, here we are. See, Omar isn't telling me. Isn't this better? Easier to look at? Isn't this better? All right. Let's see.
I don't think so.
Oh, you're so nice.
Breathe is pretty cute. It's not as cute as you.
Let's see. Let's just look this up. You know what? Let's see. Which Anunnaki came to Earth first? Let's see. Let's see. Man, I feel like such a piece of shit. I keep meaning to set up a fundraiser of the month, and I don't.
Gotta get your priorities in order.
I know. And
it's kidding.
No, it's true though. It's absolutely true. This is the important stuff to me. See, there's just not nearly enough stuff on this. It is like the most fascinating mythology, if you will. I think it's real, but mythology and story, and it's the oldest, and it's got so much stuff, but it's like the least popular, and it doesn't make sense. Whose POSs unite? Woo? Huh?
Piece of shits unite is what he's saying.
It better not be, or else I've got a fucking power noogie and a headlock coming right up the stairs for you. Power of saints unite. That's what he's saying.
Power of saints. That's right.
Hello, and it's Nathan. Hi from the Philippines. How are you? Hi. Are you here to join our cult, Nathan? Are you here to join our cult?
All it requires is a blood sacrifice.
That's it.
But after that, you're in.
Yeah, man, no problem. No big deal. Speak for yourself, sir. The Anunnakis are pieces of shit for putting us here. I'm just kidding.
Blasphemy!
I'm just kidding. They have a sense of humor, I hope. Cult time! Nathan, we are so good, man. We're just talking about one of my favorite subjects. And everybody is welcome to join us. Everybody is welcome to join us. Let's see. Yeah, this is crazy. It's crazy. I'm definitely going to have to go just like reread the Zachariah Sitchin material because nobody really lays out timelines or things like that out there. So if you help us, guys, we'll start this cult, start this religion, and we'll be starting something new and wonderful. If you can look up a few things about the Sumerians. They're the first. Cult time! Cult! Yep. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna pull up some of my other notes while we sitting here talking. Astrology and astronomy. These bitches definitely came up with both. And we can I'm making this fact sheet right now, just like different Anunnaki facts that I'm gonna share links to. And yeah, it'll be good to go through them later and double check and make sure, because we want to make sure we're not selling bullshit. So we're putting all this stuff. Let's see. Astrology. Dun, 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 dun. Praise Anu. Astrology and because astrology has always been fascinating to me, but whenever I actually did all the star charts and all that stuff, it's oh, this is excellent, this kind of sounds like me, but I'm having a hard time believing, a hard time vibing with it. I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way about it, but one of my big questions that I was always asked is well, where is this shit coming from? You know what I mean? Like where is it coming from? And then I found out it's from those bitches back there behind me.
Sumerians.
Yep, I wondered for so long. It's okay, but who said that this is how a Libra acts? Who said that this is how a Pisces acts? It's okay, I am a textbook Libra, fair. And most people I know fall in some kind of line, especially if you read their extended charts. Okay, but why? And who were the first motherfuckers to say it?
What?
It's Sumerians.
Let me ask this. Is there anybody out there? Because I know everybody is familiar with their astrological description or whatever, even if you don't buy into it. Has anybody out there just felt like they're absolutely they do not vibe with the description of their zodiac sign whatsoever?
Yeah, they're just this isn't me at all.
Completely inaccurate.
It's like I
mine's like spot on. Like,
yeah,
totally spot on.
Mine too.
And it just like freaked me out, like just to see the patterns of like, oh my god, this is like completely accurate for me and for Aries and for my kids and for like all my friends, and like, why is this so accurate? And I still don't know into it, but it's like, there's gotta be something to it, right? I don't know if it has anything to do with the stars, but
it's hard to say. It's definitely hard to say, but it feels like there's something to it. And like I said, just finding out that this is where it all started, like these bitches looked in the sky, and even in astronomy, it's like, well, who decided that that's a cupbearer? Or who decided that that's a bull?
right,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
All those things, because if you look up in the sky, it's like find the cupbearer, or find all these
Yeah.
different symbols. It's like,
all
no.
just like dots. You gotta really use your imagination.
You gotta know what you're looking for sure. And these motherfuckers, they were the ones who came up with all that shit. They came up with the constellations, all the different hemispheres. They had 3 different ways to measure stars. These bitches were amazing. Let's see. Open up. Praise anew. Omar, run away from work. Join the Anunnaki. Join our cult. Let's see.
Pick up your cross and follow us.
What's that?
So pick up your cross and follow us.
That is amazing.
JK.
Yes. See, this is sorry. Dun, 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 dun. I'm looking at like different Anunnaki stuff now.
Yeah, I'm like,
Just looking and researching and talking mischief. How the fuck are you, man? Please tell me you're joining our cult. Let's go. All right, let's see. I'm also gonna share some several articles, like different things, like about Nibiru and Planet X. I can't wait. It's just, this is the beginning of something good. Because during these episodes, we're just gonna be talking and looking up stuff and adding stuff, and y'all feel free to look up stuff and try to find fun stuff out too. It's gonna be so fun. The Super Earth that came home. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the Super Earth that came home for dinner. NASA.gov. Okay.
what?
Just a really famous article. That's if you're looking at Nibiru stuff, it's called The Super Earth That Came Home for Dinner. And it talks about this other planet that's on a elliptical planet. It says it's let's see. You know what? It's short. You want to just read it?
Yeah.
This is from October 4th, 2017. This is NASA. It said it may be lingeringly, bashfully on the icy outer edges of our solar system, hiding in the dark, but subtly pulling strings behind the scenes, stretching out the orbits of distant bodies, perhaps even tilting the entire solar system to one side. If a planet is there, it's extremely distant and will stay that way, with no chance, in case you're wondering, of ever colliding with Earth, bringing days of darkness. It is a possible Planet 9, and this is when Pluto wasn't a planet anymore. A world perhaps 10 to 20 times the mass of Earth and 20 times farther from the Sun than Neptune. The signs so far are indirect, mainly as gravitational footprints, but that adds up to a compelling case nonetheless. One of its most dedicated detractors, in fact, said it's now harder to imagine our solar system without a Planet 9 than with one. It's harder. There are now 5 different lines of observational evidence pointing to the existence of Planet 9. Let's see, and they go on. Let's see. So they're going through the planet. They're referencing other papers and just laying out their case. Let's see. It's a little bit longer than I expected, so I'm just going through it. But I'm going to post a link and share the link inside of these things. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, they're just going through a lot of jargon on like why they think, you know, there has to be one. Okay, it's not giving. I was thinking that this article gave a timeline of how long that it might be orbiting our Earth, but there's other stuff. It's definitely a good NASA article where they're like, well, we feel like because of all these reasons, there pretty much has to be. So I'm saving that link into this stuff as well. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. Let's see.
Let's see. Da, 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 da. Praise Anu.
So it says that so Planet X and Nibiru are like the same, right?
Yes.
For sure.
Yes, for sure.
Okay. So yeah, it has a mass of about 10 times that of Earth, has an orbit about 20 times farther from the Sun than Neptune, and it would take between 10,000 to 20,000 Earth years to make one full orbit around the Sun.
Cool. Where is that from?
NASA.
Is that the same article?
I don't know.
Is it the Super Earth that came home for dinner?
No.
Okay, would you mind sending it to me? Because I just sent you that other article because I'm going to post that one as well.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah, you're also on NASA. Huh. And if you guys are interested in, like...
Not that we're saying
saving
NASA's
yourself-
trustworthy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fuck NASA. If you guys are like at all interested in what the fuck it is we're talking about, look up The Complete Earth Chronicles by Zechariah Sitchin, or just like anything that Zechariah Sitchin, because he like translated all this cuneiform shit. And it was only just like a small portion of all the cuneiform tablets that they found.
Right.
Most of them haven't even been translated yet.
That's true. And they didn't start being translated until like the end of the 1800s. And Villanoris, that's interesting. As far as free will goes, man, I'm a hardcore determinist, and there's a great argument behind it. It's very unrelated to this right here, but the free will question is a good one, and I think it's fun to explore. I don't personally believe in free will at all, and it has nothing to do with astrology, though. Has nothing to do with astrology. And if you haven't, just for the funs of it, doing a full reading is fun. If anything else,
like
it's fun.
A lot of people.
I'm not saying it's real.
Unless you've like really super nerded out on astrology, most people don't know that like what your zodiac sign is actually just your sun sign, but you also have a rising sign, which is the position of the sun at the time of your birth. There's a moon sign, and then all the planets like Mercury sign, Venus sign, etc.
And all of these things create a more complete picture
Yeah.
of who you individually are, allegedly.
Yeah.
And it is pretty interesting. Me and her did it with some other friends, and all of ours were like, man, y'all are great people, and things are going to be good for you. And we're all like, yay, I guess it just hypes you up no matter who you are. And then another friend of ours took it, and it's like, wow, you're a piece of shit. Everyone should watch out for you. And guess what I found out over the next year? Yeah, it was right. It was right as fuck. And it's like, man,
It was literally written in the stars that he was a piece of shit.
every reading was like, you're going to have to really try not to be a piece of shit, because it's kind of just who you are in this dance.
Yeah.
So sad.
It was true, though.
Yeah, poor fella. Rest in power. I'm just kidding. He's not dead.
Maybe, I don't know.
You know what?
It's been some
okay.
years.
There's a good chance. He didn't live the healthiest lifestyle.
Yeah.
But I love the free will question, man. If you ever want to get into it sometime, I'd be more than happy. We can message on the Discord or talk about it during one of the other chats or whatever. It's so fun.
We don't really believe in free will, and we can tell you why if you want.
But it's long-winded. Determinism knows the word. I was a determinist before I realized there was a word for it. And I actually reached determinism through Hinduism. Not that I'm a Hindu, but through researching Hinduism and getting way into it through meditation and, delving into what they believed. It was like, holy shit. Freedom is an illusion. You have to live your dharma.
Yeah.
I wasn't like instantly sold or anything like that, but yeah. Anyways, it's one of my favorite things to talk about, because who knows about the whole free will thing. What actually, you know what? Since we're here, what do you guys think? Who thinks we got free will? Who thinks we don't? No wrong answer. There's no judgment here. And also, you know, if anybody wants to talk about what religion they follow or whatever, we'd love to talk about that. Different religions. I'm just, you know, making spreadsheets and making resources so that we can more coherently talk about this stuff throughout the years. And who knows, maybe we'll even like put out a book with this shit one day to help other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Make it a little bit more palatable, because I'll admit, like the Zachariah Sitchin shit, it's interesting if you're interested in it, but if you're only kind of like half committed to reading it, it's like, oh my god, it's heavy. It's a heavy read.
There's not nearly enough material on this, and I've always wanted to write a book. I just never knew what. You know, if it wanted to be a story, a drama, factual, science, whatever.
Yeah.
I think I could see myself writing a couple books on this because he's not an entertainer at all. You know what I mean? The guy is as interesting as bread. I mean, really, he really is. He's kind of dull.
It's very factual.
Super thorough. Thorough. And his
homework.
None of his worst critics accuse him of being a liar or of like making stuff up. They sometimes argue translations, which he is like pretty open about. He's like, yeah, we don't know. We do the best that we can. It is one of his specialties, and he is a leading authority on it, and he's got all the degrees to talk about it. But that's, you know, one of his, that's he's not ever accused of being, you know, snake oil salesman, or he never made money off of it or anything like that. He's just a real legit hero who died several years ago. Oh man, I want to say maybe in 2007. Right, Villain Norris, I think that, your nature and nurture determine that for you. You know what I'm saying, homie? I feel what you're saying. And even in the zodiacs, not that I subscribe to astrology, you know what I mean? But your sun sign and position of it are just like different personality traits. So it's like how all these different personality traits interact with each other through how they evolve together through this shit. It's pretty interesting. It's interesting. Like I said, I don't personally subscribe to it, but it is pretty neato.
2010.
But free will comes to a much more scientific conversation. I love it. Determinism. 2010, he died in 2010. Rest in power, Sitchin.
He was 90 years old.
My biggest thing, my biggest thing that I love to leave people to ponder on, we could get into it, is why you would be different than anybody else if you were born as them. I think that's my favorite little easy thing to ponder on if you're looking into determinism or whether or not we have free will. Like if you were born as Faeble, like right beside me, like why would you be different? Like if you had her exact same brain and your brain experienced all the exact same stimulus that her did from the time it was in the womb, why would you not have the same accent, your electrochemicals that make you respond yes or no and perceive your world? Why would they not act the same and interact the same? Food for thought. We don't have to get too much further into it, but food for thought.
You continuously add on to the deck, but
and it makes for a very complicated story, and how you interact and bounce around with all these pieces and stuff. It's definitely majorly complicated.
And I don't know about the zodiac signs. I don't know like if that's actually has an impact on like who you are as a person. I've noticed that it actually is pretty weirdly accurate for most people anyways, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe the zodiac, if it is real, it would be more like it's like a wheel, wheels within wheels, and it's like you kind of just like spin the thing and align different personality traits. And there's like a bazillion different combinations, but you line them all up, and it makes it. I don't know if this is making any sense, but anyways, you just like spin a bunch of wheels and you assign different traits to different people, and that's what makes you human.
Right. It's like most games give the illusion of randomness, but there's not actually randomness. It's like you set up these different characters and give them different traits and then set them off in motion. and quote unquote unique things can happen when you do that. You know, you set up these pieces. Can't hear you for some reason. Oh no. Will you pull us up on there just to see if you got it?
See.
My mouth is being a little weirdly responsive. Oh no. Man, I tell you, we've been hit with some streaming. Oh my goodness. The stream restarted again. It restarted again. Oh my goodness. Jam Nam, thank you for being here, bud. I cannot believe that it's doing this again. That is so lame. It's like somebody doesn't want us talking about the Anunnaki. Ha ha ha.
There's still no sound.
Oh my fucking fuck. It doesn't make sense that there was sound before and that there's not sound now. Can you hear us now, anyone? Oh, you got it on right now?
It's not working.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Let me try X and out of
that is so sad. That is so sad because we literally didn't change anything.
Shit. Sorry. Bad.
Ah.
What's going on?
Fuck.
Dang it, why does KFC gotta be so damn good?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. How'd that happen?
It was the ad.
Okay, we still not hearing nothing?
No.
Man, this is some bullshit. Lame. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and end the stream, comma. All the love to you guys, and thank you so much for coming in. This is the third time the stream has restarted. I'll be streaming Final Fantasy in 45 minutes, comma. Would love to see you there. Damn.
So sad.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate you. Bye. Bye.
Peace out.